Nagbabalik na naman po ang aming channel para maghatid sa inyo ng mga balita ng pawang katotohanan lamang. Usap-usapan pa rin sa social media ang nagdaang presidential debate na hinost ng COMELEC kung saan nakita at narinig natin kung paano nga itong si Manny Paquiao sumagot sa mga tanong sa debate, particular na sa mga bagay na nauukol sa foreign policy. Marami namang netizen ang nagsabi na wala talagang alam itong si Paquiao sa mga bagay na ito. Kaya sa video ito pagkukumparahin po natin ang mga sagot ni BBM at ni Pacman at kayo na po ang humusga kung may laban nga ba talaga ito kung sakaling magwa one-on-one debate sila ni Paquiao. Pero bago yan, kung bago ka pa lamang dito sa aming channel, sana'y huwag mong kalimutang i-click ang subscribe button at pakipindot na rin ang notification bell para lagi kang updated sa aming latest na videos. Maraming salamat po!
Foreign policy is the extension of our domestic policy. And in our foreign policy, we have three pillars. First, OFW's welfare, protektahan natin. Nandiyan naman po yung Department of Migrant Workers. And then yung ipinasa ating batas na OFW Handbook. Second, yung independent foreign policy. We will be a friend to all nations and America's best friend. And also third, we will not allow ourselves to be bullied by other country and not also even in our square ends land will be giving up to them, and we will fight because we are Filipino. And also third, I mean that's third. That's enough po.
We have a very special relationship with the United States, and it's something that we have had and developed over 100 years, starting from being essentially a colony to a very strong partner here in this, especially in this part of the world, in the region. And that, I think, has been a good thing for both countries, both for the United States and for the Philippines. And that I think we can still depend on that. But the scenario that you spoke about, where we historically have always been with the United States, is still, I think, a carryover, a hangover of the Cold War. And we discussed it a little bit the last time. And I don't think the geopolitics of today are the same. And we now have to tread that very fine line to make sure that it's the Philippines, it's the Philippine interests that are the primacy of Philippine interests in anything. Now, in geopolitics, especially, we have another superpower 600 kilometers from our coastline, China. That puts, again, the Philippines in quite a precarious position. We're lucky because we're important geopolitically, even just we're strategically. We are unlucky because we are important geopolitically, and we've become a bit of a hot potato when it comes to that. So we definitely have to consider what is best always for the Philippines. And how do we achieve that? With our existing partnerships, alliances, as they stand now, with what will be a new world order. Will it be a very big change? Will it be a small, slight change? Will it be a big change for Russia and a small change for everybody else? There are many moving parts to this thing, and it's not something that is easily definable. But I think once the peace agreement is made, we will study it very, very closely, and we will ask our best experts to determine what is the effect in these other countries. What is the effect to Tehran, to Iran? What's the effect? How does it change their thinking in Beijing? How does it change the thinking in Washington, D.C.? These are the big players. These are the people we have to deal with. So yes, it's that I wish I could give you a categorical answer, but until we know exactly what that peace treaty will contain, it's very difficult, and to know what will happen after that in Russia. How will the power structure change? Will Putin be removed? Will he still maintain his position? All of these things are going to play a part in what it will look like after that peace agreement.
Senator, good evening.
Hi.
With this as a backdrop, the discussion with Russia, Ukraine, I was wondering if you